Hi guys, so today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing eazycolours orange blend and yellow, and oh, I forgot the fragrance. Give me one moment here. I know, guys. All right, I do apologize. I usually have everything together, but today has not been a good day. So I'm going to be doing the red and the yellow eazycolours, and who was that? Christine? Was it Christine? Yeah, Christine from our group was gave me the bright idea of candy corn. So not only do I have the scent somewhere in here of candy corn, but I also have my unicorn molds, or my unicorn horn molds. So as soon as I find the scent, we'll get started. Did I throw it out? Here we are. I personally do not like the scent of candy corn. I don't even like the candy. Ugh. But I figured it would definitely go in with the theme today. So this is going to be a longer video. I apologize, but I've got 3 separate batches I got to do, so I can't go through and measure everything out before the video. All right, so and today we are actually working in an entirely different area of the house today. So, all right, so what we're going to do is, this is my personal recipe. It is down below in the description. So it is, what am I going to do today? Let's do a bigger batch. So we're going to do, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out like how big of a batch I want to do. Let's do 600. Yeah, let's do 600. This is 600 grams of baking soda. I do weigh all my ingredients out. I do not like to do like cups because then it's never consistent. There it is, 200 grams of baking soda. We're going to do, or sorry, 600, oh wow, 600 grams of baking soda, 200 grams of citric acid, and then, now I do mine separately. I put my citric acid over to the side. Put that here. And then I need my little mini scale. This will be my cream of tartar. I use 10 grams in this. Let's see if we can. There we go. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people have been having problems with the orange. I'm not sure if it's the orange blend that you're having an issue with, which is the US FDA approved one, or if it's the other orange, which is going to be, what is the UK approved. But I am doing the orange blend. This is my SLSA, and same thing. I do 10 grams of this. Okay. So altogether, it's, ooh, sorry, I just took a big whiff of it. Yeah, way too much. Now with this stuff, you literally, I don't, like, I see people put like 3 and 4 tablespoons. In all honesty, a little bit literally goes a long way. Like, my bath bombs get a beautiful foam. Okay, I got it. Okay, so there's that. Oh, where's my paddle? All right, let me go get my paddle real quick. I think it's still in the wash. Just the SLSA, cream of tartar. And you don't have to weigh your water out. So I do. I know it's weird, but I put about, depending on the humidity, which, let me see, what is the humidity like today? Okay, right now it's 8 o'clock and I got 75% humidity. So, all right, so I use about 3 grams of the water. Where is this, the orange blend? Yes, orange blend. Now, again, I always stress this, weigh your colorants, weigh them. Don't just guess on them, weigh them. Because if you start guessing on them, then one batch is going to be like dull and one batch is going to be really nice and bright. Weigh them to your batches. Today, I'm going to be using 0.3 grams. That is 0.3 grams. There we go. I got 0.03, but that's all right. by weighing your ingredients, what ends up happening is you have a more consistent batch every single time. I think I'm always forgetting something for some reason. All right, now that that's going, I'm just going to dump my colorant directly into my baking soda. I like to get all my colorant out, so I put a little bit of bicarb in there. Let's see here, I'm going to kind of move this. Yeah, see, we put a little bit of bicarb in there, and we just kind of scooch it all out. Okay, and that goes into the mixer. Pull this down. Ugh, no, hold on. See, I told you I'm losing my mind today. I put the slsa and the cream of tartar in there, and then I mix it up a little bit. And then I set that on low, let it do its thing for a little bit. While that one's going, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the baking soda for the next one. All right, as you can see, it's still kind of really light. It's not exactly the orange people are looking for. That's because the magic is about to happen here in just a few minutes, which is adding the rest of the ingredients. I'm actually working in my workroom because I had my filming room cleaned today, and I just don't feel like going in there right now, so keep this out, just got a good scoop, mix it around a little bit. Okay, yeah, as you can see, that's not that bright. It really isn't. I will agree with you. But this is my oil mix. This has the hemp oil, my jojoba coconut oil. It also has my polysorbate 80 and glycerin. Just a little bit. Like I said, the humidity is really crazy today, so we're not going to mess with that. Then you just let it go for a little bit, and then you'll start to see it darkening up. All right, you see that? You see how it's starting to brighten up? That's like a pumpkin orange right now. Yeah, this plant will be mixed a little bit longer. When mixing your colors, you want to make sure that when you start scraping like the edges like this, that you have no dark spots or any kind of streaks. And I do have just a little bit of it. So that just means it's not done. But we can go ahead and put the citric acid in there. That will help mix it in and kind of squish it out. While that's mixing, I can go ahead and grab the citric acid for the second batch. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. And you know what? Got the fragrance. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely candy corn. Hello, Christine. Man, that is strong. Anybody's got a sweet tooth, I'm telling you right now, this is definitely going to make you want some kind of sweets because it is like really sweet smelling. Now, I've already sanitized my hands beforehand. I don't like to wear gloves because I like to feel my mixture. I do use 91% alcohol right here. So I just something about bath bombs. I seriously I can't wear gloves with them. It drives me nuts. I have to be able to physically feel it. When you know your mix is ready is when you can take and ball it up in your hand like this and kind of drop it, and it holds its form. You're looking for something to hold its form. All right, so this one is done. Oh, sorry. This is just really sweet. Like that smell just like in your face sweet. It's almost like pure sugar. Whoa. All right, now I am going to set this to the side. But what I'm going to end up doing is putting a towel over it. And yes, it looks kind of stained and messy. I promise you it is clean. I just got out of the dryer. It's just stained and really old. So set this to the side. And then on to the next color. Here we are. Again, this is just 600 grams of baking soda. I'm not cleaning my attachments because this is all within the same batch. So, all right, so that was the orange blend. We are going to do the yellow. Yes, yellow. Again, 10 grams of each kind of tartar. This might help if I turn it on. Okay, why is this being a pain? There we go. A little bit too much. When I say fragrance oil can destroy anything plastic, it absolutely can, because my power button it sticks so bad. So in theory, my scale is really like just not wanting to work with me properly because of it, because it's sticky. So yes, when you guys are working with fragrance oil, anything that is plastic, it will eat through, just because of how concentrated it is. 10 grams of slsa. Oh, sorry, I just took a big old whiff of it. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I have mold or some molds that it's eaten through. It's just because it's so concentrated. I mean, honestly, it's not like it's a horrible thing, but it's just so concentrated. I am also not switching out the container for the water that I put in there, so it is going to be a little orange when you first see it, but it's not going to hurt the coloring at all because there's nothing here to change that color. And again, I'm doing roughly 3 grams of water. You can do a little wet. Oh no. Tear. And always tear your scale out. Make sure you're tearing it out. Not ripping it out, but tearing it down to 0. Yellow 5, this is also pretty powerful. So I am going to use 0.3 grams. Again, 0.3, 0.3, I guess, would probably be the best way to describe that. How did that change on you? There we go. Put this over with the other one. Okay, everything's all done. I think I'm done with that for now. Yeah, like fragrance oil, that's why they actually, on the warning labels and everything, that's why they say do not put it on your bare skin, because it, I mean, just straight out can definitely do some damage. All right. Yes, and also if you see that looks orange, I promise you that is yellow. That is just how concentrated that is. Let's see, yellow 5. I used for my 500 grams of baking soda, or sorry, 600 grams of baking soda. I used 0.3 grams, 0.3, 0.3, not 3 grams, but 0.3. And then I'll show you how bright this gets. See, most people are all worried about, how their bath bombs look on the outside. I'm not, because I can go through and paint mine. If I want, designs or whatever. But I understand that if, you got people that don't want anything to do with painting or anything like that, then I completely understand. But like I said, I'm not worried about the outside color, because the watercolor is usually what I'm more worried about than anything. Just give it a good quick whisk here. And then I have my slsa and cream of tartar. And if you see, that looks almost white. I promise you, it'll turn yellow. Oh yeah, and Christine, to answer your question about your mold, um, yeah, I really, honestly, I hate some molds because the details really don't come out the way that you want them to. I mean, I can't really, unless that detail is actually there, there's really, and if you're saying you're pressing really hard on that, then There's honestly, I mean, you can only get so much detail that mold allows you to get. I have a few molds like that that I've actually quit using because of that issue. All right, once again, guys, if you look, it's a pale yellow. Yeah, usually like airbrushing, you can do that. Are you wanting the whole? Ooh, that didn't taste good. Are you wanting like the whole thing gold? Because or what color are you airbrushing it? There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can airbrush it. I know a lot of people don't like airbrushing, but if you want, what I'll do is let me show you something when I'm done with this. I'll do it to one of my uniform ones here. Okay. Once again, see how pale that is? That's not even really yellow. That's barely white here. But again, if I don't quit. Oh, again, I don't want that much oil water-based stuff in here today because the humidity is working completely against me.